Black Adam. Every damned spoiler.
Your handy guide to help you understand all things Black Adam. The following contains spoilers for Black Adam movie. Dwayne Johnson promised to change the power hierarchy in the DC Extended Universe, and Black Adam delivers on that promise. The movie is an explosive origin story in which Johnson's Teth Adam mows down his enemies without a pinch of mercy, a welcome addition to a cinematic universe that always struggled with balancing darkness and joy. Naturally, we're all excited to see where Black Adam takes the DCEU and when Johnson's anti-hero will return. However, since that might take a while, it's time we investigate each frame of Black Adam in search of Easter eggs and hidden references. That's why we've prepared a handy list with all the damn spoilers of Black Adam, including explainers of all the main characters, magic artifacts, and events of the most brutal superhero movie of the year. Black Adam ending explained: if you can't tame your rage, use it. Black Adam introduces its titular anti-hero, explains how he got his powers, and then takes him to the present day. It also features a new superhero team, the Justice Society, formed by Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, Contessa Swindle's Cyclone, Aldis Hodge's Hawkman, and Noah Centineo as Atom Smasher. The movie also presents the DC city of Kondark, the villain Sabak Marwan Kenzari, and some classic Black Adam allies, such as Sarah Sparty's Adriana Tamaz and Bodhi Sabongai's Armin. It can be a lot to take in, so we've broken down the movie's ending in this explainer. Black Adam is finally out in theaters, allowing Dwayne Johnson to shine as the anti-hero he has been trying to play for 15 years. The movie tells the story of Teth Adam, a man who rises from slave to demigod before being sealed in a tomb for 5,000 years. When he's finally freed, the world has changed, and Black Adam needs to figure out who he wants to be in this modern society. However, besides serving as an original story to the titular anti-hero, Black Adam also introduces a version of the Justice Society composed of Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, Contessa Swindle's Cyclone, Aldis Hodge's Hawkman, and Noah Centineo as Atom Smasher. There's also the villainous Sabak Marwan Kenzari involved with the story, and a human cast led by Sarah Sparhy as Adriana Tamaz and Bodhi Sabongi as Adriana's son, Armin. Oh, and did we mention that Viola Davis, Amanda Waller, and Jennifer Hollands, Emilia Harkett are back to represent the Suicide Squad? It's safe to say Black Adam has a lot of moving pieces, with a massive cast of characters that are central to the plot. So even if director James Collet-Serra does a magnificent job building a thrilling action flick, fans might need time to process everything after the credits roll. So now that people finally get to see Dwayne Johnson's DC debut, it's time to recap all the main events and explain what happens at the end. What is Black Adam about? 5 millennia before the main events of Black Adam, Kondark was ruled by a tyrant king who enslaved his own people to work in the mines. As it turns out, Kondark is the only place in the world where we can find Eternium, a mineral capable of channeling magic. And with enough Eternium, the king hoped to forge the crown of Sabak, which gives its wearer the powers of the 6 mighty demons. Willing to free his people, Teth Adam's son, Huret Jalon Christian, began a revolution. The king, willing to make an example out of Huret, decides to execute the boy in front of the people. However, as the executioner's blade touches the boy's neck, he vanishes into thin air. Huret was deemed worthy of carrying the powers of Shazam by the Council of Wizards and became the champion of Kondark. Knowing he couldn't hurt Huret, the king attacked his family, killing his mother and leaving Teth Adam on the brink of death. To save his father, Huret transferred the powers of Shazam to Teth Adam. Unfortunately, assassins lurked around during the ritual, which allowed them to kill Huret. Teth Adam goes to confront the king just as the crown of Sabak is ready. Consumed by rage, Teth Adam kills the king and all the palace guards and almost destroys Kondark. For his crimes, the Council of Wizards traps Teth Adam until he's freed by Adriana. Black Adam loses his powers. In the present, Teth Adam's display of power turns him into a global threat, leading the Justice Society to go to Kondark and capture the villain. They are no match for Teth Adam, but their constant fights allow the inter-gang leader, Ishmael Kenzari, to kidnap Armin and use him as a trade coin for the crown of Sabak. Ishmael is the last descendant of the king and rightful heir of the power of Sabak. Adriana agrees to give away the crown, but once the deal is done, Ishmael nevertheless shoots Armin. Teth Adam saves the boy from the bullet, but, in his rage, causes another explosion that completely vanishes the Intergang forces. The anti-hero almost kills Armin and Adriana, who are saved from the explosion by the members of the Justice Society. Ashamed that his powers could bring so much pain to people he cares about, Teth Adam says the word Shazam, gets stripped of his powers, and turns himself into the Justice Society. The Justice Society delivers Teth Adam to Amanda Waller to be imprisoned in an underwater chamber in life suspension until the end of his days. The water chamber keeps Teth Adam alive, but prevents him from speaking the keyword to regain his powers. The Justice Society has finished its mission, but a new threat arrives. Ishmael knew Black Adam would kill him if Armin was in danger, and planned to go to hell with the crown of Sabbac. So, when Ishmael is greeted by demons in the underworld, they grant him their powers, turning him into their own champion capable of opposing the Council of Wizards. Ishmael turns into Sabbac and is ordered to sit on the throne of Kondak to open a portal to hell and burn the planet to the ground.